The Volvo S60 T5. Oh yeah, baby. Oh, look at that. You could eat your dinner off that, lad. Top speed is meant to be 155 miles an hour. This is the vehicle of my choice. This is from my era. Let's get into review and see what we like about it. Right, let's meet the fantastic, and he is a fantastic man that owns this vehicle. It's my friend Chris. Chris, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Ben.
Right, Chris, tell us about this car. Why is it your baby and why South Yorkshire?
Well, I live in South Yorkshire. I've always liked emergency service vehicles, but this particular one, the S60, I like the style on it. And I bought this. It cost me £1,600 initially, straight out of service. And I've replaced it back as in service, which is totaling like perhaps £6,000 now.
Right, so when you say it's been brought out of service, it comes basically as a plain car.
Yes.
It comes with nothing on, so you've obviously put all the decals on.
Yes.
You've put the lights on, the
Yes.
numbers on, the police signs, every single thing you see to make it look like a rolling police vehicle,
Yes.
you've actually done.
Yeah.
This is a proper passion for you, isn't it?
Yes.
Right. Do you want to take me through what you've done inside as well? Show me what you've got, because I can see down there you've got some proper good police equipment, haven't you?
Yeah, it all goes when you're showing car that people are interested. It's like beat at honey.
Yeah,
right?
Everyone wants to see, don't they?
And then they ask the questions. Right?
Yeah.
A non-rare car, you'll be sat there twiddling your thumbs. Nobody
Yeah.
will come to talk to you, right?
Because this is the old school Volvo. This is what people like me in my era, we used to drive these. We think they're a fantastic car. If you didn't have all the livery on, would you use this as your own car as well, your personal car?
Well, I've got two more.
Chris, come down here and show me what you've got inside as well.
Well, there's everything on this car as it were in service.
So on front passenger seat here, you've got a traffic folder.
Yeah.
So these are legitimate traffic folders, what we used to have. So we'd have tickets on one side, we'd have non-endorsables on the other, and we'd have seizure notices in there. This is proper, you're dotting the T's and crossing the I's really, aren't you, with these? Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously you've got all the separate things there about the car, what you've done to it, and obviously information in the car. So come to back, Mike. Let's have a look in here. Chris has kitted it out that much, and that professional has even got a proper kit bag. He's got the yellow traffic jacket, and he's got an official traffic hat there, which we all use, and we've all got to be fully trained road traffic officers before we get them issued. But it's that precise is this car, Chris, isn't it? Come through to back, let's have a look in back, because we're going to do the criminal test in a few minutes as well. On back, ANPR unit there for scanning number plates, and obviously your rear camera. So you've got your cones.
There's practically everything in the boot as it was in service, apart from the computer, which you'd never get that, which is linked to police,
ANPR and
control and
PNC.
ANPR.
So what they do, they put rear reds, LEDs in the back of the boot as well, so if you're at a collision, you've got the boot up, rear reds come on there so people can't see, because if you look at the ground level there, you're covering up the lights on the back of the car, so that's why they have LEDs in there. The only thing I didn't like about the saloons was they have a small area to get your things in, and sometimes if you're in a rush and you're in a pursuit, you've got to get all your cones in, you've got to get all your signs in, throw stinger in, so sometimes they were quite a bit of a pain to get them in the back, but they look better.
I ain't done naught apart from clean it and change oil.
Oh, look at that! You could eat your dinner off that, lad. Right, look at this 2008 car. Look how clean Chris has got the engine of this. Chris, so this is a 2.4 litre turbo, 260 brake horsepower, not 60s around 6 seconds. Top speed is meant to be 155 miles an hour. So I'm going to ask you this, Chris. Have you done anything to the performance? Have you upgraded it? Have you chipped it? Have you remapped it? Or do you know if it's been done by South Yorkshire Police before you bought it? Please, please, please tell me now.
I can't tell you anything. Is that okay?
Is there any reason why you can't tell me? Is it top secret?
Not top secret, but
not on my pay grade. You've heard it here, people. Chris cannot tell you what's happened at this engine, but I've had a look under the bonnet and I can tell you something has happened to the engine, but it's top secret and you'll never find out. Right, one of the things the Volvo is known for is its space and luxuriousness. Is that a word, luxuriousness? Luxury? Luxury aspect? Anyway, one of the things we're going to do a criminal test. And before everyone out there, all the keyboard warriors start again, you don't put a criminal behind the driver. We know it's a YouTube video, it's a little bit of fun, get a grip of yourself. So, getting into the back seat, again with my dodgy back. I tell you what, this is very comfy. As it is a saloon, you've got a limited headroom, which yeah, I can put up with that. But the seats themselves, absolutely fantastic, extremely comfy. I've got some good leg room, and being honest, this is the best one I've been in as a criminal. So it's a shit bag test, this is a 10 out of 10. I don't say that very often, this is very, very rare, I'm going to say that. So yeah, criminal test, 10 out of 10, thank you very much. Right, we're in S60 now. This is bringing back some right memories. This is exactly like my V70. We had a different setup with a Garmin and everything like that, but as simple as you can make it. You've got your comms kit there, you'll have your screen for recording. We used to have what's called a high 8 tape, which were in the glove compartment, and it's a small tape like that. It lasts for about half an hour, 40 minutes, and we'd have to rewind it. You've got your lights display here, which is as simple as they normally are. Obviously front spots, alley lights, full Monty it says there for obviously full blues and twos. Full Monty, I like that. Is that because it's from South Yorkshire?
Yeah.
Is it?
Well, they record at Full Monty film in Sheffield.
That's what I mean. Is that why they've done it? They'll put Full Monty on it. Do you like that? Have you got that, Mike? The only thing with the Volvos is, and I've always said this, is they're very, very basic inside. For what you need them for, yeah, they were a proper tank. They'd go through a wall sideways. If you got a comet coming to the earth, you'd obviously take it out with a Volvo T5. That's what they're designed for. But the only thing we found was they were a very, very basic vehicle. Can you just bring it down here, Mike? In the cars that we used to have a push-to-talk button on there. What they've done, South Yorkshire, they've integrated it into the gear stick there. It's because your hand's predominantly going to be on the gear stick, and if you're having a pursuit, predominantly you're going to be changing gear most of the time. So it's easier just to push the button there, speak and change gear, which I think personally that's a fantastic idea. You would normally have one somewhere else around here, but yeah, push the talk on there. You've got your normal mirrors, you've got your two cameras. One's a video record camera, the other one's going to be an ANPR camera. Your glass breaker here, and obviously you've got a mirror there. So what a lot of people don't realise is passengers used to have a mirror as well, and they used to have a mirror so they could see what was going out rear view mirror as well. They could look at what cars were behind them, and then obviously index numbers of plates coming up, and it gives the passengers some set of eyes to be using a pursuit to know when the car's directly behind for a stop in a T-pack. But yeah, this is as basic as you can get it, and these when cars started coming through with their own. So this is your interior of your S60 T5. Oh, you want to say, Chris?
Just basics, isn't it?
Cheers for your input.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like old times, is this? Oh, yeah, baby. So setting off in S60, it just sends me back in time. It's absolutely fantastic. You can remember why these cars were just a fantastic pursuit vehicle. The engine's just sat there, it feels like it's ready to purr. We're in third gear now. The torque's there instantly, gearbox is tight and smooth, and it just sends me back to driving Christine around. That's the original Christine, not the VXR Christine, the original Christine. So you can tell that we're in the Volvo, and the reason being is every single time you're in a Volvo and you've been going at high speed and you reduce your speed, steering always becomes quite tight. I don't know if it's something to do with power steering pump or fluid or anything that's circulating, but it's always been the same. Every time you give a Volvo loads of beans, you come off the throttle, steering's quite tight, but it is very precise, and you can sink back into it. I've not driven one of these in probably 12, 13 years, and you can literally sink back into it just like a warm pair of slippers. Is that the right thing to say, Mike? Warm pair of slippers?
Did wonder where you were going with that.
Warm pair of socks. Instantly. You're not even at 2,500 revs and you're almost up to the speed limit. Straight in a fifth gear, just sits there, sit at motorway all day long at 140 miles an hour these. I'm going to give this vehicle, it's going to be a 10 out of 10, and thank you very much to Chris for showing us it today. So Chris, you're an hero, thank you. So this is a fantastic Volvo S60 T5. It's brought back some fantastic memories. If you want to see more content like this, don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you so much to Chris, the man, for showing us his vehicle. Stay tuned, more vehicles coming next time.